It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Now I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is China if you are new, and if you're not, thank you so much for coming back. So basically, y'all, I wanted to do this video. You guys know that on like Mondays I like to do basically a video on becoming the best version of myself. I came across this video. I felt like I really needed to speak on it. Something in my spirit told me I need to speak on it, and I feel like a lot of us need to hear it, and I need to put my input in it. Now, I made this video earlier on my regular camera when I was vlogging, and I got too emotional, was crying too much, so I didn't want to put that out. But when you guys like hear the video, you will see why I was crying. So yeah, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, let's just jump right into the video. So I want to play the video. Like I said, I'll have the whole video linked down below with the girls page and everything. So
for those of you who naively believe that uplifting black men means uplifting the black community, that a win for black men is a win for us all, except it isn't. According to Pew Research Center, more than 30% of black men with a college degree who were married in the last 5 years are married to non-black women. That number is expected to grow, by the way. And black men who earn more than $100,000 a year, the supposedly high-value black men, are the least likely of their peers to get married, and the least likely of all black men to marry a black woman. The truth is that the more likely a black man is to succeed, the less likely he is to uplift a black woman to be beside him. But you should have already known that.
When you get on, you leave your ass for a white girl.
And when black men enter positions of power, especially in media and entertainment, their first target tends to be you. It's a hard pill to swallow when you realize that you exalted these men and they paid you dust. But it's what happens when your absolute loyalty comes at a price of nothing. Let's talk desirability politics for 2 seconds, shall we? Black women aren't at the top of anyone's list of desirable partners, not even at the top of black men's lists, according to some research. Why is that? Why is your image less than desirable? If you didn't know yourself and you saw the images of you that are out there, would you think that you're desirable? Not so much. But who's creating these images? Here's a hint. It's not you. Black women have never been in a power position to create their own image and present it to the world. They have only been able to replicate an image that was created for them, if they wanted to work in that business. For years, black men have been pointing out that Halle Berry performed in dozens of great roles, but had to be ravaged by a redneck white supremacist on camera in order to get an Oscar. So, if the importance of image is a concept that black men clearly understand, why is it that when black men get a chance to make a film or music video, they do their women like this?
Get smart with me, because I'll knock your ass in the middle of next week.
And this. And this. Perhaps they feel as though only they should be allowed to defile your likeness in front of the rest of the world. In the rare times when black women have creative control over the image of black men, I notice that more often than not, they're given the opportunity to be three-dimensional characters. Their complexities are explored, and at the very least, there's an attempt made to tell their whole story. Unfortunately, you're not being afforded the same grace. There are rarely complex black female characters anywhere in the media, and when men, black men included, create anything for you, they will either make you a ghetto villain, addict, sex object, or a mammy. Those are your options. Ghetto villain, addict, sex object, or mammy. The one-dimensional love interest, that role goes to the preference. But hey, they tell you to support black artists, so you pull up. Black men have been and continue to use black women to build them up, only to abandon you when they succeed. But before they leave on that midnight train to make city, they kick dirt on your image to make sure that nobody else will want you when they're gone. Men do this in everyday life because they're generally territorial and sexual competition is important to them, especially black men. And just because they don't think you're worth exalting or protecting doesn't mean they want anyone else to do it for you either. And so here we are, stuck in this toxic limbo where black women can't get any genuine acceptance or love or validation from black men, but they also don't believe they have the freedom to seek it elsewhere. Except you do have the freedom, and the data shows that most of you will be alone if you don't take it. Most black men don't marry black women because most black men don't marry anyone. They just like dangling the carrot. In a patriarchy, in exchange for submission, women get validation and resources from men. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, you don't have the luxury, and so you will have to evolve and learn to validate yourself. You do this through self-care and self-improvement, which is very attractive, by the way. Then you can reclaim your image. Then you can either get the resources yourself or find a man who will provide them for you. Either way is the right way, so long as it's right for you. But there's absolutely no reason to remain in denial of the fact that you've been dumped, and the men are just trying to make sure that you don't move on before they do. Take your power back. For those of you who naively believe that uplift.
So basically, when I watched that video, I was angry, I was upset, I was emotional, I was just all over the place. And now I'm getting emotional again because everything she said was literally facts, and it's scary. It's the fact that I am a black woman and I was raised by a black woman. I'm a black woman. My mother was raised by a black woman and my father is black. My kids' dad are black. And the fact that everything she said was literally 100% true. It had me so angry because we got to do better. Like, I'm disgusted and just, how can I put this? Like, I want to make sure that I'm careful with my words because I don't want anybody thinking, first of all, I love a black man. That's who I prefer to be with, a black man. But the way that everyone sees that the black man is a problem, but them is a problem. And we sit here and we be ride or die for these black men. It's not good enough. When they make it to where they're going to leave us. Like, just the whole topic, it just made me, I was in my feelings. When I tell you, I was crying and just angry and just upset because the stuff that I have been through. The fact that, and the only thing I can do is speak on what I have been through. And I just feel like this is my platform to help other women and help people. First of all, us as women, it's time to stand up. It's time for us to stand up as a whole, because we are not about to lay next to a man that is not providing for us. Let me tell you something. You have never seen a Italian woman, Mexican woman, a Caucasian woman. You have never seen any of these women working while pregnant, have you? Please tell me. But I'm pretty sure you've seen a black woman working while pregnant. I have worked while I was pregnant. Caucasian women have came up to me and said she feels bad that I'm having to work. I'm just using Caucasian because I feel like it sounds better than, you know, the other. But a Caucasian woman told me she feels bad that I have to work. She's sitting there with a ring on her finger with an older man, and she's like, I feel bad that you have to work. I have never seen a Caucasian woman work, okay? Or another race work while pregnant, okay? It's disgusting the way that we sit here and we're ride or die for these men that don't make sure that we don't have to work and we don't have to do nothing. We're stable. We don't have to worry. We don't have to stress. The stories that I hear from just in general, I'm disgusted with us, okay? I'm more so disgusted with the men. Let me tell you something. Us as women, we sit there, we be there. We be ride or die. We are there. If you lose your job, if you ain't got half, let me tell you something. If you're paying half of the rent, get up. Get up. Okay? It's time for us to get up, and it's time for us to leave. That's not okay. Okay? There's no way that you could be a mother and get up. There's no way that you can be a mother and be a great mother to your children and all of this. We are always the strong black woman. That's not okay. I don't want to be a strong black woman no more. I am tired, okay? And you should be tired as well. Get up. There's no way you should be working and taking care of kids and taking care of this man that you so-call your husband. That's not fair. It's not fair to you. He should be working. I don't care if he got to get 3 jobs. You are a man. You want to be treated like a man, but I'm paying half of the bills. I'm taking care of the kids majority of the time. I'm basically a single mother, but I'm married. No, it's no more. We're not doing this no more. Okay? That's embarrassing. It's disgusting. The way that they look at us, and which is the truth, because we sit there and we be ride or die for these men, and then they make a little money, the little tiniest money, and they're gone for a woman that's not settling for that. But we settle for it because that's all we know. We don't know any better. Just like when I see the videos about the women or somebody talking about women that's baby mothers. That's not okay for you to do. Because she didn't just say, hey, I want to be a baby mother. Give me a baby. I want to be a baby mother. No. That's not okay. She didn't just wake up today, oh, I'm gonna be a baby mother today, or I don't care if he leave me or not, I still want the baby. That's never the case. Some people don't know no better. It's generation curses. There's all kind of stuff. Some people don't know no better. Some people have to learn better. Somebody like me, one thing about it, it's hard. It's extremely hard, but you got to be willing to learn. I was talking to this guy, and basically he was just like, you know how it is, you talking to a guy and he's like, I'm like, do you want any children? Because I already have children. I need to know what, I'm asking questions now. Let me tell you something. I'm nowhere near how I was before. I'm asking all kind of questions. I need to know all kind of information before I even deal with you. So I'm talking to this guy and I'm like, do you have any children? He said no. Then he come to me, we still talking, whatever. He come to me and he say, but I wouldn't mind having a child with, I would rather have a child with somebody like you. That was a red flag for me. No more talking for me. I'm done. Because first of all, what do you mean you rather? You see me as a single mother and handle my business as a single mother and you feel like that's okay. Basically, that's what you're telling me basically. Like, oh, if I leave her alone, my kids is going to be great. What the fuck do you think this is? And before, I didn't realize a lot of things. I didn't ask a lot of questions. I just didn't care. I was just like, okay, no more. So for him to say that, that turned me off. I'm disgusted by you. There's nothing more you could say to me, because why would you come at me like that? First of all, you are a black, strong man. Well, no. You're actually a black, weak man. It's not, oh, I will put a ring on a finger for somebody like you. So basically, you're telling me I'm a baby maker. Basically, you're telling me because I'm a black woman and I'm handling my business with my children that, oh, I don't have any children, but I would love to have a child by somebody like you. What do you mean? Instead of, I would love to marry a woman like you, get up, sis, get up. Okay, because he's not gonna put a ring on your finger, and if he do, it's because of he know that you're gonna be at home looking dumb and stupid while he's out here in these streets doing whatever he wants to do, coming home whenever he wants to, not helping you. It ain't even 50-50 with the children. Get up, it's time for you to get up. Let's go, let's get up. We're not doing that anymore. It's disgusting. I'm disgusted. When I seen that video, it made me so emotional. I was so upset. I was angry because this is exactly how they treat us. Okay? So let me use a couple of examples. Okay? So last week I went grocery shopping and I come home to unload my car because I went grocery shopping. And I got a neighbor that just moved in. And it's a lot of people in the house. I seen it, but you know, I don't care. So I'm getting my groceries out of my car, and all I hear is, God damn. I'm rolling my eyes. I'm annoyed. I'm disgusted. You are a disgusting human being. Okay? And I feel like it's where I'm at in life that I did so much work on myself and self-care, and I've learned how to love myself, and I learned how to be alone. That helped me be able to exit out people like that. So all I'm hearing is, God damn. I bring my groceries in my house from my garage. I come back out, get more groceries. I hear it again. God damn. I guess he thought I couldn't hear him, which I can hear pretty well. And he starts to walk down the street. Basically, and where I live, they have like, I'm in the part where it's like a circle part, but it's not a full circle. My house is literally right there, sitting on like a little hill. So they have a basketball hoop right there. He walks down to go to the basketball hoop so he can see better, because he lives like 4 houses down from me. So he wants to see better, basically. So he walks down, want to play the basketball, and just watching me. But you could tell, and I'm already disgusted. I'm just annoyed that you're even. I'm annoyed. Okay, and it made me upset because I live here, and you just moved here over here, but that's disrespectful in my mind. Maybe if I was younger, it would have been okay. I'm annoyed. I'm disgusted by you. I want to throw up, because that's not a way that you, like, you're a grown adult and you're just like, God damn. I've never got that type of approach or anything in my neighborhood. I've never got no type of disrespect anywhere that I've been, actually. All I'm saying is, us as women have to stand up. Get up. Get up, okay? First of all, we should not be laying next to a man that is not providing for us. That is not, I don't care if you have your own house and he have his own house. If y'all live in 2 separate homes, he should be helping you out with your bills, period, every month, okay? And if y'all living together, he should be covering everything. You shouldn't have to go to work unless you want to go to work to make your extra money. You should not have to. It should not have to be a full-time job while you are being a mother of children and cleaning the house and make sure food is made, while this man, like, and let me tell you something, I have been there, and that's why I can speak on this. And now that I look back, I am disgusted with myself. Y'all, I sat here and I have worked and worked and worked and worked. One time I told the person I was with, baby, I can't cover my car note. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. I said, I cannot cover my car note. Let me tell you something. He was in my car at the time. I was at work. He dropped me off at work, okay? And I'm at work. And he's at work, but he's driving my car. And he get off before me, so he's going to pick me up when he get off of work. And I said, baby, I can't cover my car notes, okay? Because I got to cover the rent. Let me tell you something, okay? He said, oh, I don't know what you're going to do. You chose to have this you chose to have this high car note. Baby, get up. It's time for us to get up. We getting up. Ain't no way this man should have been in my car, driving my car, dropping me off at work, and then telling me when I gotta pay the rent that we live together, I gotta pay the rent, and I'm telling you I can't pay my car note while you're in it, and you tell me ain't nobody tell you to get this high car note. Let me tell you something. We not doing this anymore. We sit here and we be ride or die for men. These black men that ain't gonna be ride or die for us. Okay? We not doing that no more. We not getting married just to say we are married. We're not doing it no more. And I feel like social media has been helping us. And my thing is, I can't stand when I see videos about like how women talk about how baby mothers, oh, you're a baby mother, you're a baby mother, that. And I feel like I could speak on it because I am a baby mother. And you don't have no kids, so how could you speak on that? That's like me being married. I've never been married. I can't speak on a marriage because I've never been married. You don't have any kids, so you can't speak on it. And I just feel like as a woman, from me as a woman, I didn't know that I was going to be a baby mother. In my mind, I didn't think, oh, I'm going to be a baby mother. I just want to have a baby and that's it. That never crossed my mind. Why would that cross my mind? And it's like with my daughter dad, let me tell you something. I was 18, okay, when I got pregnant with her. He was 28, 29, okay? He knew better. I didn't, okay? So, but that's a whole nother story for another damn time, okay? I didn't think I was going to be a baby mother with my son's dad. I didn't think I was going to be a baby mother. I was with him for 6 years. I left because you're not man enough for me. I left for somebody that's worse than him, baby. I left for somebody that was worse and was with that for 4.5 years. And with them two relationships, I was living like I was married, okay? We lived together. I was cooking. I was cleaning. I was working. Even while pregnant, I was working. No, we're not doing this shit anymore. Do you hear me? So when I watched that video, it made me so emotional. It made me angry because these men need help. They need somebody that they can look up to that will help them. Us women, we work on ourselves all the time. We're growing. We're constantly growing as women. These men are not. They don't care. It takes them to be 50, 60 to start getting their stuff together. Us women are growing every single day. Baby, let me tell you something. I'd rather be by myself and me and my children in this house, waking up every day to each other and figuring this ish out, than to be with a man and taking care of a man or cleaning up after a man, a grown man that is not handling his business. There's no way. Get up. Okay, we're getting up. We're getting up. We're not sitting here. We're not allowing these things ever again anymore. These generation curses are not happening anymore. I am embarrassed. I am a beautiful black queen, a black mother. How could you not look at me and feel, oh, I want to take care of her and those children. I want her to be at home and work if she wants to, and not have to stress about things. I sit here every single day and do this shit by myself. It's not fair. It's hard for me. I am exhausted. I get exhausted, okay? These men will leave you to do this by yourself and not care, and wake up every day like they don't have any children. Wake up every single day and go about their business and be off of work and not care about, oh, let me get my children, let me get my kid. And even if you are married, they still do us like this, okay? So I cannot stand when women make videos and be like, oh, you're a baby mother. You think you're somebody, you're a baby mother. Baby, let me tell you something. It's usually the man. Let's just be honest. It's usually the man that ain't trying to leave his baby mother and that wants to fuck on his baby mother. It's usually the man. Because the women, when we are done, we get tired, we are done. We're over with it. We just don't care anymore. And they manipulate. There's narcissists. It's just disgusting. Don't talk about a woman because she had a baby. Because you could be in the same shoes. Okay? There are a lot of generation curses going on. A lot of people have them. And for me, I feel like I did whatever I had to do to make sure that my kids have a better chance in life, in relationships, whatever. I felt like I needed to bring my children around better so they can have better and they can want better. My thing is, if you was to die today, are your children going to be straight when you die today? I'm making sure that if I was to die today, my kids going to be straight. My kids and my mother are going to be straight. And my sister. So are you working towards those things? My thing is, when men die, nobody be by their side. Nobody be by their side. When women die, there's a lot of people by their side. Don't you guys see this shit? Like, come on. These men, don't you see this? When you die, or when your father die, or whoever die, nobody's there for them. Because who was you there for? All you cared about is being in the streets and cared about the next person versus the person, the people that adores you and love you and you created. When women die, there's a lot of people there. She has a lot of support. These men die, we gotta make a GoFundMe page, or like I seen one guy die and he was a famous rapper. He didn't have nothing for his kids when he died. Or his woman that he wasn't even married to, and I don't want to say his name or anything, but the woman that he was not married to made her baby mother, and they had a child together as well. And he died, and she was left with nothing. She was left with the bill. Her daughter don't got nothing. When her daughter gets older, her daughter has nothing. Her daughter don't have a chance unless the mom do. That's not fair. Let's get it together as a whole. Please, let's get it together. Okay? That's why I have been, you heard at the end of the video, she said, self-care, working on yourself will help you. And it will. I cannot stand when I watch certain stuff. And let me tell you something. Like I said, I've been there. I speak on certain type of stuff because I've been there. Like I've told you guys plenty of times that I have been out to eat and seen an individual, like a lady, paying for a dinner when a man is eating a steak and a drink and all of this, and she paid for the dinner, and I'm just disgusted. And I have been there plenty of times, but let's get it together. We got to get it together. You are a man. You want me to treat you like a man. Us as women have to know that we are placeholders. When a man do these things, we are placeholders. We don't know it. We didn't know it. I didn't know it. That I was basically a placeholder for you to go for another race because you don't want to be with me, because guess what? I'm making shit happen. I'm making sure these bills is paid. I'm making sure these kids is fed. And I'm sitting here making sure you ate. You don't want me because I'm too strong. You don't want me because I'm damaged. Because my father wasn't in my life. And her father wasn't in her life. And her father wasn't in her life. Do y'all not see these things? Wake up. These men need to wake up. They need somebody who they can fucking something they can look up to. They need help. And we can't be the person to help them. I hate when I see certain stuff now that I'm not there anymore and I used to be there, and I hear certain stuff. There's no way you should be going out to eat and paying a tab as a woman. And I just feel like I have been, in order for you to get it together, I feel like you have to spend that time alone and learn yourself and love yourself. Go to therapy. Just take care of your responsibilities and your children, and I'm not ready for no relationship. Because if my relationship is going to be to where I am being a strong black woman, I don't want it. I'm not being a strong black woman ever again. I am very soft now, but I'm still a strong black woman. I am being very soft. What I show you guys is my soft side, and it's me in general. And me being so soft and me being so sweet and not speaking up for myself has got me in a lot of things that I should have never had to be in. And now that I'm to the point to where I got to the point, I'm basically going through a spiritual awakening. I have not been allowing certain stuff in my life, allowing certain people in my life. One thing a man do that disgusts me, I am gone. I'm not sitting around, oh, ha ha ha. No. One time you sit there and think, oh, she's a boss. We're going half and half. That's not happening, okay? I need to be loved properly. I'm fragile. I'm a woman. You want me to do more than you while you do nothing. These men want to sit on the couch and play video games while you out here working. It's one One thing that I seen, and there's so much stuff that I seen to the point where I'm like, do I want to fucking talk about it? It's one thing that I seen, and this girl, you know how you could tell that a woman is taking care of everything, and it's just disgusting. You just disgusted by it. Even when I watched my videos, I was disgusted by myself. But it was a girl. She would always talk about her. They're married now. Husband is playing video games. All he do is play video games. First of all, he's in his about 40s. Playing video games. All he do is play video games. And they got married, had a wedding. You know how you could tell that she did every damn thing? You're too beautiful. We are not doing that. We are not purchasing a home for this man to be comfortable, and he don't do nothing at the home. He ain't cutting the grass. He ain't fixing whatever's broken. I don't want no man that ain't got no toolbox, okay? He ain't painting. He ain't fixing nothing that needs to be fixed. He's just living there. And he having his cake and eat it too. He's not helping you with the children. He's walking out every day, getting up in the morning, walking out instead of brushing their teeth, doing something, feeding them, making sure that you don't have to wake up early to do these things. He wake up and do it on his own. Baby, we're not doing it. Okay? I am tired. I am beyond tired. And I just want my kids to do better. I want my family to do better. Only thing I can do is continue to work on myself. And better will come. But I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for a man. It is what it is. In my mind, I'd rather be single. I need to spend this year single to finish working on myself, because look what I am doing. I am learning things about myself. I am knowing my self-worth and knowing what I do not want. If I tell y'all stories, the shit that I have dealt with and put up with is disgusting. That ain't happening no more. That's why I can speak on certain type of stuff, and I know from both ends, because I am a baby mother, okay? I have been in long-term relationships. All of my relationships has been long-term. They did not want to marry me, okay? Obviously, because they would have if they did. I was in long-term relationships, basically like married without a ring. I cannot stand when I see us women being in a relationship with a man for 10 years and then he turn around and marry or spend all his money on her. But when we ask for some money, you gold digger, you trying to take my money. Anyway, I'm talking a lot.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Now I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind.